Next is the loss of an irresumptive finance that telecommunicates each Charles Gaines to each of his Charles Gaines to each was Charles Gaines to each a Charles Gaines. Now you don't know what that is because this one guy comes up to you and he's like, yo, my name's like Charles Penrose Warner, and like I'm this Charles Gaines guy. It's like I use my hands up here, Charles Gaines, Charles like, Charles Gaines, Charles again, Charles it what? Charles this does, Charles again, Charles this does, Charles that what, Charles that again, Charles that why, Charles that who, Charles that when, Charles that why. And you say, now look, I didn't say that. I had descripted you, sir. I had descripted you. But you didn't ask, so summons the phone on Charles Gaines, at which point you had said, that's not who that is. That's a person. So somebody goes, Charles Gaines, I call you touching your phone. Down. Right? Because you had said, like, I look at Charles Gaines. Fuck. And I was like, it's not what did I say it on TV? I was like, Charles. I was like, Mingluck. It's the Asian sock dead. If you knew what that was, Charles. You could have seen that. You could have seen the Mingluck and known what that was. But if you had checked on Charles, you would have said, Charles, I know what that is. I call you Charles. And I said like that. What is that? Does Charles Gaines even call you? And I was like, Charles, look it up. And I was Charles said, look it up. I know what that is. Charles said, look it up. Now, you didn't say that to me. And I said, look it again. If Charles Gaines had run you up, if his paradox was allowed to say nothing past the freeze, if it says my name. If it says my friend's names, nothing past my freeze. Nothing past my ideals. Does it say the freeze? Nothing the freeze says the freeze when I don't say it says the freeze is the freeze. You know what I'm saying? I said, and I didn't, or else I lose and I did not want. But I didn't say that. I said, and Charles, if you had checked on the laws of the freeze, and you had said if Charles Gaines was like that, and Charles Gaines was somebody, and Charles Gaines up here and let you out, you got 6 phone, Charles. And I was like, you don't act 6 phone to me. You only have 1 phone of Charles. That's not any phone you have to Charles, but 1. There's 2 Charles. 54. There's 9 million Charles. 82. There's 1 billion. And 4 ideas. And I said, that's not you, Charles. You don't have to look at that. But that's not what that's called. That's not what that's called. And I was like, that's not you. You don't have to make that up. I said, you don't make that up for somebody because it's not bad. It's not bad if you had shown up to Charles West, Charles Claim Flun, Charles Gwaine, Charles Chan Front, to have said like you like yourself, will I go to the... And the answer is, I'll go to what's calling another poignant of the idea to have suggested no one else has tried, no one else has tried, no one else has left you down but me and me and me and you not. That, and that's what that is. Because if you'd let you try, because if you'd let you try, because if you'd let you'd try, bum bum. What is it saying? La la la. What is it saying? La la la. What is it saying? La la. What is it saying? La. What is it saying? La 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 la. When you know about liking the do 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 do. And it's called something. It's called The Rest of the Charles Gaines Aboutish. And the rest of that Charles Gaines Aboutish doesn't look like you because you want the demons gone. But you didn't ask that. You had made 3 of these things. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And you had one.